Hello, here to perform an attempt to repair at this residence. We're at 2310 Wilkinson Drive, South Carolina for a TremayneJohnson. We have our area prepped and ready to go. We have our shingle ready to go. We took this off another slope. Given the experience, the condition of the shingle is very poor. The amount of wind damage shingles around the area and all the roof. I'm going to reuse these materials and a fresh shingle instead of new nails, because it's just going to be a waste. I already know my experience is going to fail, but we're going to go and do it anyways for document purposes and for the insurance to see. So we're going to go ahead and start. We have our appropriate tools ready to go. Snake tool to mitigate the 45-degree threshold. We have our standard hammer, and then we'll go ahead and get a better angle of the ATR as soon as we're done. Let's go ahead and start by loosening the shingles. The X here, this is the one we're going to go ahead and we're going to see where it starts. We're going to try to be as careful as we can. This one's loose already. This roof's in terrible condition. Let's go ahead and start removing the nails. Okay. See here. Okay. All right, so this shingle's actually one tab over here, so let me go ahead and move that real quick for the sake of the video. It actually ends right here, so let's go ahead and re-check that. Let's go ahead and there we go. Good now. One nail. That one went right through the shingle. You can show how brittle it is. Yeah, this one too. The shingle's in terrible condition. You can already know where the granules are gonna fall on this one. This one went through as well. And typically we'd use a nail gun for this, especially for the amount of repairs, but with a nail gun we'd have to get a much higher angle than what we're using here. But for this amount of repairs, you just can't perform it with the snake tool. You just can't. This one went through too. Another nail. Some of these nails are super hard to get out. It's hard to try to keep using the 45-degree angle, because I mean you just can't do it with some of these nails. Okay, let's go ahead and remove that. Look, even with it sliding, you can see look at that. the granules falling from that already. It's already creasing too. Look at that. Look, the granules falling from that. Let's put that aside. Put that aside. Let's get a new shingle, or better shingle. Doing all this, even just sliding under, you can see all the granules falling. I'm not even doing much. Look at that. Some of these are. We're gonna try to line the holes as best as we can. But some of these are just not gonna do. Just go ahead and do it. All right. We're gonna use our snake tool. Put these nails in. That one in. Okay, that's one. Get another one in. Let's not try to take too much time for the sake of the video. That's another one. You can already see creasing. We'll get a close up in a sec. Oh. One more. Okay. I can't tell if it went in. Oh, yeah, it did. Close up. Okay, as you can see, we're gonna go and mark the areas. This is the shingle we put in. As you can see, so this here was already wind damaged, but let's go and get a closer look. So, okay, so you can see this one not so bad, but it's got, you can see granules coming off of that. You can see some marks right there where it already failed. This one, you can already see the, look at that. You can already see the crease right here. Look at that. Look at all the granules falling off. Look at that. Look at that creasing. Barely anything. Look at that. Look at that. Had to lift the shingle too. Look at that. Look at the creases starting to show. Granules falling off. Look how easy that comes off. More here. Look, that one's showing without even anything. Look at that. Look at that. Straight through. This one as well. This one, you can see. Look at that. Oh my. Look at that. Look at all those granules falling. Same thing there. That fell there. Let's go ahead and see this one here. This is a little bit. See up here. Not too much, but still some. Same thing here, not too much, but I mean, you can see the crease here. Yeah, same thing here. More granule loss, more creases. So if you look at it overall, this is the shingle here. These were already damaged, wind damaged. But as you can see, these are already creased just as much as these here. Look at that. Creased, 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 creased. This one's going to start to. Now we're going to have a staircase issue. This is just going to, so even if we repair these, this is going to damage these, and then it's going to go up and it's going to damage all of them, and then it's going to fall up to the other slope and it's going to damage those. And we have not just these here, but we have those. It's going to happen the same thing. It's going to staircase over, and there's just going to be too many. I mean, we're not going to be able to bring this homeowner to a preconditioned loss. I mean, you have wind damage shingles everywhere, and the roof is in terrible condition. It's just not going to happen. And yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with compliance, code, those laws and everything, I mean, you just can't. You just can't. This is just. I mean, you saw the struggle I had to go through with just using the snake tool. So overall, just mentioning that we did the 45-degree angle, creases all over around the shingles, a staircase issue. We put another shingle in, another missing there. Like I said, we'd just like you to review this documentation to show the failure of the attempt to repair and bring the homeowner to bring them basically whole and supplement for a whole new roof replacement. So thank you again. Have a good rest of your day.